Hello, Lloyd League. I figured I would take a break from watching Jordan Sparks videos on YouTube to go ahead and make this week's video. So, a lot of stuff happened this week. Good stuff. First of all, congrats to Katie. Dr. Dill. Very good. We're all very proud of you. Nicely done. So, congrats and enjoy it. Today is trade day, apparently. And no, I'm not talking about Marshawn Lynch. No, I'm not talking about Randy Moss, even though that was a big one. But we have our first trade in our league. Yi Yang and Den made it official today with the Matt Forte from Michael Crabtree trade. So I let that one go through. I think I've got trades set up that I just have to approve them. If there's any, I think, protests, that sort of thing. If anything's, I think, a really lopsided trade, I'll submit it to the league for a review. But otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and approve them. So that's how trades work. I got to give everyone a warning that if you are afraid of me being too self-congratulatory this week, you might just want to shut off the video right now because it's about to get that way in a little bit. So just a warning and a heads up for everybody there. All right, you've been warned. Special awards this week. High scoring manager is me. Yay! All right, about time. I had 123 points. Dean also had 123 points, just a little bit less than me, less than a point. So very close there. High scoring starting player was also me with T.O. T.O. had 200 yards. I almost didn't start him. I almost started Jermaine Gresham instead, believe it or not. Glad I didn't do that. Okay, so T.O., very nicely done. All right, worst starters. Now, I got to give everybody credit for worst starters here. I think we're seeing something historic that we may never see again in this league. I sure can't remember it. So, last week the worst scores were like 2 points, 3 points. So, guys were still scoring points, but they weren't a lot, but they were still scoring points. This week, I have 4 people to mention in our worst starters section. Ray started Mike Sims Walker. That was probably that was okay. It was an okay start, but he just didn't get any points. Yi Yang started the Moss brothers, Randy and Santana, and Santana Moss had 5 rushing yards, and Randy Moss had no catches at all, and now he's out of town. So I was gonna say that was his last catch as a Patriot, but he didn't even have any catches. So Ray had 0 points for Mike Sims Walker. Yi Yang got half a point. Randy Moss had 0. Santana Moss had half a point. All right. Tim started Pierre Thomas, who was a last-minute scratch and didn't even play. So that was 0 points for him. And then, this is the one that really takes some doing. Cisco started Jay Cutler this week. Jay Cutler had negative 6.82 points. So just think about that. How do you get negative 6 points? He had a fumble for negative 2. He had interception for negative 2. He did get a little over 1 point for his passing yards. But we penalized sacks in our league. And he got sacked 9 times. So I think that's what cost him the other 4.5 points that he lost. So half a point per sack. So I don't know if we're going to see another negative 6 point performance this season or ever, but that was pretty impressive. All right, worst benchings. As I already mentioned, Tim did start Pierre Thomas. He should have started Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams had 18 points. Had he done that, that would have been enough to beat me, but he didn't. So I'm very happy for that. All right, and the worst benching of the week, Will benched Eddie Royal in favor of Darren Sproles, and Eddie Royal had a crazy game. That ended up costing Will 20 points. So those are the ones. This week, no close matchups. The closest was Katie versus Quay. That was an 8-point difference. So nothing within 2 points or 1 point or anything like that. Undefeated teams, same as last week. Dean and Tom J are both still undefeated, 4-0. Nicely done, guys. Winless team, just one left. It's you, Den. You gotta make it. You gotta get out of the cellar there. No wins for Den. I got out of there. I escaped. But this is your week. I can feel it. All right. And finally, power rankings for the week. Number 12, Den. Got to get some points. Den is last in every category: points, breakdown, and wins. So it's got to get something there. Number 11 is Yi Yang. Time to turn it around. I know you can do it, but it's funny how Den and Yi Yang, who have probably are considered the two most dominant historical players in this league, are currently bringing up the rear in the power rankings. So it's a little bit of a sweet justice there, I think. So I like to think so. All right, number 10 in the power rankings this week is Ray. Ray got a win this week, so that bumped him up one spot. Number 10 is Eric Quay. He moved down one spot this week after losing to Katie. And speaking of Katie, number 8 is Katie. She moved up a spot, so she just swapped with Quay. Number 7 is Tim. Tim moved down a slot after losing to me. Number 6, Cisco. Also down one spot this week. He had a loss. Well, did Cisco lose? I don't remember. But he moved down one spot. Might have been points. Alright, number 5 is Will. Will moved down from the number 2 spot to the number 5 spot by losing to Ray. Alright, number 4 this week is Johnny. He's down one spot as well. Decent game. Johnny's still 3rd in points. So he's even though he's in the middle of the pack and wins, he's still hanging in there with his points, doing good. Alright, number 3 was a big gainer of the week. That was me. Hey, what can I say? Moving up 4 spots with my high scoring performance this week. So I am currently 2nd in points, but I only have 1 win to show for it, so that's kind of pathetic. Alright, number 2 is Tom J, moving down 1 spot. Even though he did win, his points are still slipping a little bit in the terms of the total. So he's still 4-0, but holding on to that number 2 slot. And moving up 3 spots this week, number 1, Dean. Very nicely done. Another big week, and leading all 3 categories: points, breakdown, and wins. Can't get any better than that, so nicely done. Alright, everybody, that's all. Good luck this week, and make sure you get your trades in if you want to make trades. Watch the waiver wire. There were some waiver wire pickups this week. Cisco, you got Ryan Torrain when I was looking to get him. So nice pickup. Hopefully that'll pay off for you. All right, I'll talk to you all later, and good luck this week. Bye.